I'm not even hungry, but I was down to the pool and they had ribs, child, so I had to get me a little two-piece. Down to the bar.
Yeah, how many more?
Wow, after all this time, I'm finally filming this Mexico video. That's quite ridiculous. Hello. Welcome and welcome back. For those of you who are new here, my name is Tiffany. I'm a full-time mental health and substance abuse therapist, bringing you food, lifestyle, and mental health content. So today is a travel guide. We are going to Mexico. I have been to Mexico 3 times now. And each time I stayed at a different resort, and this time around we actually stayed in a different part of Mexico. So first, let me tell you a little bit about the way that Bay and I travel. And as you know, I have my handy dandy iPad for my notes so that I do not forget anything. So first and foremost, usually we travel 2 to 3 times a year. Really like 3 times. So we'll go on a faraway international vacation, and that's when we want to explore. So we are exploring the country, the food, the history, and the culture. And then we usually do a quick extended weekend domestic vacation, maybe to New Orleans or somewhere close by, just to have some fun, eat a little food, and to get away. Our third vacation style, which is what we're going to talk about today, is usually our lazy Caribbean island vacations. We have been to Mexico 3 times, Jamaica 3 times, and Puerto Rico. And each time we usually just stay on the resort. For Puerto Rico, it was a little bit different. I'll include that link here for you all to watch that video and my travel guide. So our Caribbean vacations, is Mexico Caribbean? No, for our island-ish vacations, they are lazy and restorative. Okay, that is what we're going to focus on for this video. So this go around, we did 5 nights in Mexico. We flew into Cancun, but we stayed at a Hyatt property in Riviera Maya. Riviera Maya is about 15 minutes away from Playa del Carmen and about 45 minutes from the Cancun hotel zone. For our 2 prior Cancun vacations, we stayed in the hotel zone. Last time we stayed at a Hyatt property, which is what we always do when we go to Jamaica, and the time before that, which was maybe like 10 years ago when we were younger and broker, we stayed at some other resort that I can't remember the name. Wouldn't recommend. So first and foremost, our guy, when we landed, they had like the sign with our name on it. It wasn't just our name, no, it was like everybody who they had to pick up that day, so it wasn't nothing fancy. But we booked our transportation through the hotel, and our guy who had the sign, he was like, do you want your driver to stop anywhere? I was like, tacos. So the guy with the sign communicated with our driver, and our driver took us to a little Mexican restaurant so that we could get some tacos. They did not take cards, but I had USD, so they took the USD and gave me back the Mexican pesos. I did buy the driver some tacos too, and those tacos were really delicious. It was a great way to start our trip. So then we stayed at our Hyatt resort. This Hyatt resort was all inclusive, just like all of the times that we travel in the Caribbean, lazy vacations. And it was very, very nice. I really enjoyed this room. It was beautiful. We had the balcony. The hotel was beautiful. Like, absolutely no complaints about the room. All right, they decorated the door for my husband. You walk in, it's a closet that's built in. We love when hotels have robes, especially when we're cold girlies. Safe drawers. I like that they got drawers. Basically a body mirror. And then a bathroom. Ooh, hold on now. Hold on. Okay, so this is the shower. Oh, I thought this opened up, but the other side is the room. Okay, okay. So it's only a shower, but they got the CO Bigelow, which is the good stuff. And then the thing is there. Oh, rainforest style overhead. Nice. And then separate for the toilet. I love the wood details. And then the bedroom, luggage, little sitting area, bed. This is what I saw, so I guess you can open it up if you're trying to be sexy. But I do like that they put this here, because sometimes, you know, hotels, it just be completely open. Ain't nobody got time for that all the time. And then the balcony, it's right there, and you can see a piece of the ocean. It was adults only, and this resort was different from our other ones. So this resort was Hyatt Riviera Maya, all-inclusive, adults only. Usually we stay at a Hyatt Ziva / Zilara property. Hyatt Ziva is for families, a Zilara is adults only, all-inclusive. So I'll compare it to the Hyatt Zilara that we stayed in Cancun. This property was more grown and sexy. It was giving me like slightly older crowd vibes, whereas at the other Hyatt property in Cancun, just like in Montego Bay, Jamaica, it's usually like a younger crowd. They got the DJ playing the loud music. They'll do like a silent disco party. They'll do a foam party in the pool. This one is where you come because you're trying to sleep and you ain't trying to be bothered with nobody. That's really what it boils down to, because other than that, all of the amenities are the same. You're going to get the included room services for all food and beverages. Your liquor is going to be included. It's just a smaller resort, tucked away, and don't plan on really going anywhere. I mean, like, you can go to Playa del Carmen. We didn't go. I kind of regret that because I did want to explore. But yeah, this is where you go just to stay on the property and do nothing. So if you need some restoration, go there. When we get to our resorts, we usually drop our bags off immediately and then just go walk around and explore the property, because we're trying to get a lay of the land. We want to see what all of the restaurants look like. If there are restaurants that require a reservation, then we want to check that out, maybe put our name down. We want to find where the gym is and where the buffet is. Our routine is usually I get up before my husband, I go to the gym and work out. We pass each other in the gym. I go to the buffet. Usually I'm not too hungry, but I still just like to go to the buffet because it's open air. I'll sit outside, have myself some breakfast, some fresh pressed juice, and then Bae will meet me there. And then after that, I go put on my bathing suit, because why am I about to shower when I'm just going to lay up by the pool and get sweaty again? So I'll go put on my bathing suit, go lay up by the pool, and that's what I do so I could get my tan. For our first night, we had dinner at the buffet, and the shrimp, and let me just say this, let me just call it prawns, because them things was huge. They were huge and they were sweet. Oh my gosh, it was like lobster meets crab. Oh, the flavor profile was so amazing. And they cooked it like hibachi style. That shrimp was so good. Oh, just amazing. I'm having a flashback. Like, I wish that I could have it again. The thing about this restaurant is that they got these little animals that walk around, because it's an open air concept resort. And it's like a little like raccoon type of animal. Look at this thing, y'all. Look, hold on. Oh my God. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's Coati, Coati maybe, I'm not sure. But they are so cute and lazy, and they just walk around looking for food. So while we're laid up by the pool, like you could see them walking around and scurrying and or standing up on their hind legs, poking their head into the trash can because they're trying to get in. Or like we're in the open air front lobby, sitting down to the bar, drinking us our margaritas, and they just come through the lobby. Like if you're scared of like little random animals like that, then you know you probably don't want to do this resort. But I thought that they were cute, and they really don't bother you or anything. But if you down by the pool, do not leave your food and come back and think that your food gonna be there, because them animals gonna eat it, and they might steal your book bag if you got some food in there too. Now, the one thing that bothered me the most about this resort was the mosquitoes. Y'all, I believe it was like day 2 or 3, and the mosquitoes bit me up so bad. It is day 2, and I am trying to refrain from saying that the day was the pits, because it wasn't the entire day, but I am just not a happy camper. So around 1, we found out that our water wasn't on. Couldn't wash our hands, nothing, right? And they said that it would be back on in about an hour. So I was like, all right, well, I'm just going to change out of my workout clothes, put on my bathing suit, go catch a tan, which is what I would usually do anyway. Okay, come back to the room at 4 and the water is still not on. So then I call and they're like, oh, well, we can give you a complimentary room for you to shower, but we estimate that the water will be back on in an hour. So now they're saying 5 p.m. All right, so now I'm sitting outside in my wet bathing suit because I decided to get in the water because I was so hot. And now it's 5:30 and the water is just coming on, 5:45 actually. So at this point, I couldn't get no nap in. So now I'm like, all right, well, I'm just going to put on a quick little 1-2, and then we're going to go eat dinner. Y'all, we go eat dinner. We're outside, and I am getting bit up. I try to press my way through, but then I started crying because they were just eating me up. I have 1 over here, 2 over here. They are all over my body. I have mosquito bites everywhere, and I'm just not feeling it so far. I'm really hoping that this trip just gets better, but the mosquitoes have been insane, and apparently whoever does like the mosquito spray didn't do a thorough enough job from what one of the employees said. So they need to fix this ASAP. And I have already emailed customer service, the national email address about this, because this is not okay. They take like something that's as large as a leaf blower and they spray the mosquito repellent all over the resort. The resort does give you free like natural insect repellent mosquito bite spray, and that worked a bit, and I was okay once they came through and they sprayed it some more, and I constantly sprayed myself. But that alone would make me hesitant to go back to the resort. Other than that, the food was amazing. The sushi was the best sushi ever, including the experience of sitting at the sushi bar. The cocktails were amazing, but that mosquito situation was an absolute worst. The thing about all inclusives is that everything's included because you paid for it. I know sometimes people say like, oh, the drinks are free, the food is free. No, baby, it's not free. You paid for it when you booked, okay? It's already included. That's what all inclusive means. It means it's already paid for. It's already included with your dollars. So that means that you might as well take part in everything, okay? So you might as well hop from restaurant to restaurant. You might as well go to all the little activities. How corny you think they are or not, you might as well go, because sometimes you could catch a vibe, like honestly. Like one night they did an outdoor little singing situation. They were singing in Spanish, some in English. Sometimes the notes was a little hit or miss, but you know, it's still a good little time. You out on the water in the beach. And then another time we was inside, thank God, because I was tired of the mosquitoes, and they did like this little dance and little light show because it had rained outside, so it was supposed to be outdoors, so they moved it indoors. And then me and Babe played Jenga with like the big games, and that was just a very relaxing, like chill time, screen free, you know, just vibing, being mindful, living in the moment. And like I said about the buffet for breakfast, like there's always going to be a fresh pressed juice at these Hyatt properties. Oh, we got a new juice on my last day. Apple, orange, lemon. That's probably turmeric and ginger. These sound good too. Papaya. Ooh. I'm still gonna, oh, I don't see green. Oh, green is back there, but I'll definitely get my usual beet. So when you're trying to be healthy, like I believe that that's a good way to start your day, especially after you just purge maybe a little bit from the gym with a little bit of exercise. You want to get some of those nutrients in your body because you know that as soon as the sun set, you're gonna start drinking. So yes, I love Hyatt properties because they always have that fresh pressed juice. Now the only thing about this one was that the juice was only at the buffet in the morning. At the Jamaica resort, it was at like their coffee bar where you could get it any time of day. So that was the difference with this Hyatt property. Now this is the gimme gotcha of our trip. Besides the mosquitoes, this was the other gimme gotcha. So we always find a bar that's our favorite bar at the all-inclusive. So it's either the bar where the Honda cars be or the bar where the rich cars be. That's what we call them when we go to our resorts. So the bar where the Honda cars be is like the bar, like the swim up pool bar. Like, you know, they just trying to get you drunk. But if you want to go and you want to have like a really good like craft style cocktail, then you got to go to the bar where the rich cars be, okay? So we got our drinks from the bar where the rich cars be. We always scope out the place to figure out where the rich cars be, okay? So we found our bar, and it was the one in the hotel lobby. And those margaritas were the second best margaritas that I have ever had in my life. First place was in Puerto Rico. Those margaritas were amazing in Puerto Rico. This was a close second. They had tamarind, kiwi, guava, mango, regular, and smoked, and I'm probably forgetting one. The kiwi margarita was my absolute favorite. It was so good. And we always make sure that we make friends with like one of the bartenders, because like if you make my drink real good, I want to know your work schedule. Because I need to come see you again. Like, I need to make sure that you are here for the duration of my stay, okay? And when we become friends with our bartender, where the rich cars be, we always give him like a good tip, usually like at the end of our stay. Oh, so that's what I was getting to about the bar. See, I almost forgot. Now, this was the gimme gotcha. They had this TV that was like showing like all of the events throughout the week, and they had the promo for a mixology class, and I'm like, ooh, I love me a mixology class. Maybe that was not no real mixology class. I'ma roll the footage. Glasses, y'all, the humidity is crazy. Some of the glasses are already rimmed. We're doing a mixology class. What we got? I don't know, tequila, some other stuff, some gin, and we is ready. Vacation with Bae. There's his arm. That's all you need to see. My mystery man, who happened to be my husband. All right, we about to do this mixology class. It's only an hour long.
We call this one Wild Fortune. This is one of the most popular coffees that we're gonna have today, and this is like a really. This one. So you make some. Yeah. Don't worry, it's gonna be good. Trust me. We got some strawberry here.
Huh?
All right, guys, get ready for round two.
Making it a little odd.
Can we get a different teams right now?
Sure.
Right. We're gonna use this one. chai syrup. Like, alright.
At another Hyatt property, we did not have a good experience at the Asian restaurant. So I was a little skeptical when we booked our reservation for the sushi restaurant at this place. But we heard that the hibachi was really good there. So we figured, what the heck, we'll give it a whirl and try to go to the sushi place. And I'm so glad that we went. And the thing was is that our mixology class was at the same time as our sushi reservation. But because the mixology class was so piss poor and short, we were still able to make our sushi reservation, although we were late and they weren't trying to seat us at first. That sushi was so good. And the presentation was beautiful. And although you have to make a reservation, it's still already included in your all-inclusive stay. And the thing about all-inclusives is that when you go to the restaurants, they always try to get you to do like the lobster dinner, the steak dinner, the lobster dinner on the beach, like the little couples romantic thing. We don't do that. No, because why? It's already romantic because we here. I don't need no special dinner on the beach. Period. You're a gym girly like me. When you go to the gym, it's not going to be like the huge gym that you're used to. Now, the gym at the Montego Bay Resort, chef's kiss, huge. They even got a whole separate room for your spin classes. Here, they had a lot of updated like cardio machines. They didn't have as many free weights, but if you're just trying to get the job done, then the gym is good. And it's always clean. It's never packed. Maybe because I go in the morning, like as soon as my body wakes me up. But because I was in the middle of training for a 10K, I was just really on the treadmill anyways. I did a little Stairmaster, but I just needed to get my runs in. So that was really all that I focused on when I went to the gym. Now at the, at that one too, but I never saw it happen. But at Hyatt properties, they also host workout classes. So you'll go like at the time of the class and then do the class with the trainer. I don't think I ever saw it happen when I was there. I think I had like just missed it. But there they do like rooftop yoga in the morning. They did like some other little classes that I missed. Every Hyatt property, they have it. And then next thing you know, it was our last night by the time we did all that. And I was ready to go because I just didn't want to deal with the possibility of getting any new mosquito bites. Would I return? I think yes. In comparison, like if I were to compare all of the like relaxation Caribbean island trips, I would go Montego Bay, Jamaica. We've literally been to the same resort 3 times. Then it's hard because the mosquitoes is what really ruined it for that resort. I would go back. I would go back. I would go back. I'm giving it a 3.8 solely because they effed up with the mosquito spray that one day, but they had the free mosquito spray, so that helped. The cocktails were amazing. The food was amazing. The service was impeccable. So yeah, I would go back. I would go back, but yeah, I need like the extra duty mosquito repellent. Okay, so that's all that I have for this video. It's been long enough. Until next time, bye. Nobody else, nobody else.